All right, hi, my name is Miss Strickland, and this is my kindergarten class here at Three Chopt Elementary School. So today we are doing a lesson on Groundhog Day. So, who can raise their hand, even though I just said it, what was Friday? Raise your hand, what was Friday? Castor, what was Friday?
3 days back.
It was 3 days back, but what happened on Friday? Mason.
It was Groundhog Day.
It was Groundhog Day. And we read this story. It's Groundhog Day. So we also got to watch something on our screen. What did we watch? Who remembers? What did we watch? Do you remember, Eloise? What did we watch?
If the groundhog said early spring or 6 weeks until spring.
Yep, so we actually got to watch the groundhog. Phil, remember his name was Phil? And what happened? Does anybody remember what happened? Mason, what happened?
He said early spring.
He said there's going to be an early spring. So that means, did he see his shadow? No, he did not see his shadow. So today, we are going to continue our STEAM project, because on Friday, we started designing how we would make a structure, or kind of like a shield, to cover our groundhog so that he does not see his shadow. Because we want a what? Do we want an early spring? Yeah, we want some warm weather, right? So we can go play outside. So we are going to create our structure that is going to cover our groundhog, okay? So we're going to go back and revisit our design with our partner. And if you want to add anything, you can. Remember, your materials that you have to use, you can add if you want to. Your materials, we have a popsicle stick, okay? It's kind of like the bigger popsicle sticks. We have clothespins, we have pipe cleaners, we have a straw, we have paper, we have Play-Doh, and we have some tape. Now, you also, if you need to, you can use your scissors to cut your straws. If you're like, oh, this is a little bit too tall, you can use your scissors, okay? Does that sound good? Okay, so I will hand you your design sheet. You can go to your seats, get your pencils out, and if you want to add anything to your design, you are more than welcome. Remember, make sure you add your little groundhog to show where he's going to be, okay? Does that sound good? All right, so Josie and Mason. All right, and this is going to be Larisha and Mello. Yep, go on to your seats. Sydney and Mamoon. All right, so we're going to include Lazaro too, because his partner is not here today. Larisha, that is a good idea to sit right next to your partner. So, Mello, on Friday,
the paper here.
Larisha and Zwati, they came up with a design to shield or to cover their groundhog so that he doesn't see a shadow. So go ahead and get a pencil out. If you want to add anything to your design, you can. All right, I'm just going to give you a few seconds to fix your design. And remember, you don't have to fix it. If you think it's already perfect, then go ahead and you can raise your hand and I'll bring over your materials, okay? You can show me. All right, what are you going to do?
So I'm going to have 3 pieces of tape.
Okay.
4 pieces of paper.
Yep.
And
4 pieces of paper, okay.
And 1 straw.
Okay. Lazaro, make sure we include Lazaro too. All right, let me get your materials. And y'all can go ahead and get started. All right, so Josie, you want 4 pieces of paper? Okay. And you're going to get some colorful paper, but it doesn't matter. You can use, that is Play-Doh. See how there's Play-Doh on there? We already took it out of the container, so it'll be a little bit easier to use. All right, and make sure Lazaro, make sure we include him as well.
Like something to hold it and like the paper clips.
Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead. And do you want just 1 piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you need more, I got more, so.
I want to open this. Like my pencil.
All right, Mamoon and Sydney, I'm coming over to you.
This is
All right, what you got for me?
Look at this kind of straw wax.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
So I'm going to
Okay.
use out the Play-Doh.
You are drawing a structure
No, Play-Doh
for your
too.
groundhog to cover your groundhog so that he doesn't
Well,
see a
I'm trying to
shadow.
like make it
Larisha?
flat.
Can you explain your design to me?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? What are you going to
That
use?
shot it at my face.
Your groundhog will not see his shadow, right? That is your goal. Is the groundhog will not see his shadow. So you're going to try to make something that will cover him.
Squishy. So, look at this.
All right, so here's some paper, and here is your tape. Tape right there. Yep, the thing in the plastic bag, that is Play-Doh. And good, Mason, I like that you are using your scissors. Lazaro, can you help? Okay, very good. Yep, make sure everybody's helping. Everybody's helping to make their structure.
Mr. Strickland, can I have 3 pieces of paper?
Of course. Think about how you could use your Play-Doh to help your structure maybe stick together. Think about how you could use your Play-Doh. Did you collaborate with your partner?
Here's enough.
Remember?
I'm getting some straws. I got a whole bunch of straws.
Okay, so we got 10 minutes. Ten minutes to create your structure. And we're working together. We are collaborating. We are working together.
So,
Right?
Jersey, once you make your roof, I'm gonna
Love it.
put some Play-Doh
Okay.
on the top to stick.
So, Mamu, make sure you tell her, what are you thinking you're going to do?
So I'm trying to make. Have you made?
Did y'all get a groundhog? Okay, good. Yep. So, your groundhog is going to be underneath your structure. Ask her if you could use some. Remember, that's part of our design process is that we are working together, right? Of course. Of course you can, right, Eloise? There we go. Very good. I like it. Working together. All right. Are we all working together? Yes. Yes, working together. This looks pretty good so far. Remember, your groundhog's got to go underneath of it, right?
That can be for.
I like it.
Like we can connect it together. We're gonna make like a little box. And then we're gonna put some little Play-Doh pieces.
Okay.
And stick like this straw.
That sounds good.
The paper
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to down the Play-Doh. To hold it. I hope it holds. I really do.
Yeah. How can we work together? What can we do? Let's go ahead and if you want to cut that straw, you can use your scissors. Moon, what is your idea? What are you thinking about doing? Can you share with Sydney what you're thinking about doing?
Yes, sir.
What?
I don't think the paper would fit like this. I think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use.
Because remember, at the end, I'm going to ask, did you collaborate with your partner? Right? Did you communicate? Did you work together with your partner?
Make sure.
Yeah. Good. I love it. That's all right.
Wait, I know how to do it. Let me get some more paper. I see it.
And remember, you could also think about how you could use your paper.
I don't know if we need the paper.
And hey, you don't have to use it if you don't need it either.
I'm making 2 pieces.
Well, I like that idea though, always.
Cut this piece into pieces.
Yes, good collaborating, Mason.
I have an idea, Caster. I think you're gonna like it. Whoa.
Ooh, good idea. Good thinking. Good thinking. You don't want him to be able to see a shadow. We want an early spring, right?
How am I gonna put it here?
Think about what you have that will maybe stick. You also have tape, remember?
Wait, where is the tape?
On your tape ruler.
Yeah. Right on your tape ruler. Right here. There it is.
And I have more tape if you need it too.
I need a lot
Okay, we have about 5 minutes. And then we're gonna test our structures. That's all right. Keep going, keep working together.
What if we're not finished by the time?
Maybe I'll give you some extra
Okay.
if you need it. But keep working. You can use Eduardo's scissors too. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Mason can help you. Maybe think of what else you can do. Look, you also have a popsicle stick. Could you use that, you think? Think about you also have clothespins. 2, 1. Everybody freeze. I'm gonna start over here. All right, everybody go ahead and turn your paper over, your design paper over. So it has, the back is up. And go ahead and get your pencil out. All right, so we're gonna pause with that. Okay, so the very first question, Castor, go ahead and turn your paper over, please. I know, but the time's up, I'm sorry. Time is up. All right, so I'm gonna come around and we are going to test it. We have 2 tries, so that means if the first one doesn't work, you have a few seconds to kind of rebuild and rethink what you could do, okay? So make sure it's turned over. All right, so this group, let's see. Try number 1. Does your design shield the groundhog?
Yes.
So your groundhog is inside. Do you think he could possibly see his shadow?
No.
I don't think he could either. You guys did quite a good job of covering your groundhog. So try number 1. I think you can say yes, because it is completely covered. There is no way he could see his shadow, could he?
No.
No.
It's like pitch black.
Pitch black. So no shadow, so that means what?
Spring.
Early spring, very good. All right, so let's look at this next part. It says, our shield kept the groundhog from seeing his shadow. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Yep, that's perfect.
This?
Yep. All right, I collaborated well with my partner. Do we think that we collaborated well?
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
Maybe half.
What does that word collaborated mean?
Talked. Work together.
You work together and you talk to each other. Did you talk to each other and work together? Mason says iffy.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because Josie didn't really help us. Like, she didn't really.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right, you could say, we'll just circle yes, because I think you guys did a good job talking to each other. You came up with your design.
And
Now draw your picture, because y'all did awesome. Very good. All right, why don't we you want to let Lazaro draw it? All right, Eloise, let's see it.
Lazaro, just use.
All right, what do we think?
Lazaro, use my pencil.
What do we think? Try number 1. Do we think he could see do we think we could see his shadow? What do you think? If the sun came in this way, look, like this, could we see his shadow, you think? We could potentially see a shadow. What can we do to fix it?
Put another piece of paper.
Maybe we can try another piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to let you go ahead and do try number 2.
Okay.
So you go ahead.
Mine fell.
Yours fell. Okay, so try number 1.
One line.
No, but let's try again. I'll give you have a few seconds. Let's try again, okay?
I'm going to keep fixing.
I like it, Eloise. You keep fixing. All right. Could he see his shadow?
Yeah.
Is anything covering him?
Well, I was trying to put that up and then.
Okay, so for our first one, we'll say, unfortunately, no. But that's okay. You have a few seconds to start again. Hi, Luke. Come on in. We're working on our groundhog designs. All right, Larisha and Mello, what we got? Ooh. Oh. Okay, Larisha, do we think the groundhog could see his shadow? You don't think so? What happens if the sun, look, you have to think about it, the sun can come in all directions, right? Could the sun pass through right here? And could he see a shadow? You don't think so?
Yes.
I think he probably could potentially see his shadow. if the sun was shining right here? I think so. Wonderful. You can put it in the library bin. Thank you, Luke. So let's, for this first one, Bella, we're going to circle. Did your design shield the groundhog? No, but we're going to keep trying, right? So you can do another test. So say, circle no. All right, Larisha, you got to think about how can we cover this? How can we cover this so that he cannot, there's no way that a shadow could form. Okay? What can we do, Mela? What do you think? Okay, well, there's some paper. Luke, you want to work with Eloise? Come here. You can work with Eloise.
Yeah, you can help me fix mine.
All right, so y'all are all good. Y'all are done. Do you want to come with me and we can look at everybody else's? You can kind of try to help everybody else with their round two. Mason, you want to work with Castor?
We're doing round Josie.
Okay.
Look, you can do this. Yeah, I'm trying to tape it. I'm going to try to hold it.
Do you guys want some help?
Yeah.
Lazaro, you want to come over here? Lazaro can come help you guys. Remember, you got to think about, look at Josie's and Mason's. Think about how theirs is completely covered. Thank you for watching. Go Cougars!